Think about the North American martyrs. Yeah, that's a great feast day. Saint Isaac Jogues and companions, Saint Jean de Brebeuf, heroic martyrs, came to our shores from France, where they had a rather comfortable life, I'm sure. They could have stayed there with their families in their homeland and still been very honored, had honorable careers in the church, but they chose to come as missionaries, all Jesuits, to our eastern shores, now New York and into Canada, and they all died. And the accounts of their deaths are horrific. For those who've done any reading on the North American martyrs, St. Jean de Brebeuf, who was actually the leader of the mission, and St. Isaac Jogues, who died in New York, in Aurysville area, the accounts of their martyrdom are absolutely horrific, really eye-openers. And we realize what these men endured for the love of God and for the love of souls. They embraced all of that the day they left for the missions. They already accepted all that. They said, with our Lord, Father, not my will, but thy will be done. And so all of the hardships they endured here, they all endured them for the sake of the salvation of souls, offering everything for the glory of God and seeking to make God known and loved here by the Hurons and by the Iroquois. There were certainly genuine converts, but they invested a lot of blood and tears in this country of ours, which didn't exist even when they arrived here. We need to turn to them now. We need to appeal to them now. They came here looking to save souls. And that same zeal which motivated them is not only still with them, it's even more intensified that they are in heaven and they see God and glorify God in heaven. They have an even greater burning desire that souls be saved and can have the joy and the glory that they have now in heaven. They want us all to come and share that with them. That's what love does, want to share what is good. And so we know that those 8 North American martyrs have a particular connection with us. We have to ask them now to intercede for us, our country, for those now who live on the soil that they came to hallow with their own pure blood, their own holy blood. We have to ask God to hearken to their prayers, to bless and protect our country. They found a certain savagery when they came here, but there's a certain savagery at work in our country now that goes beyond anything that the Iroquois or the Hurons knew. There are things that are happening in our country right now that I think would even shock the Iroquois. Hard to imagine, but I think it's true. We really need to ask these holy martyrs to intercede for us right now. Well, there are authors who've written very fascinating and very powerful, hard-hitting books about the work of these martyrs, which are very inspiring to us. We need that inspiration today. So I think Saint Among Savages, and there are quite a number of other books that can be gotten. So you can also find the writings of their journals, the chronicles they made of their missionary efforts here.